Well guys, I've been working on the wheel well today, cleaning it up. As you can see, I got a fair amount of the rust out. I still got a couple spots to hit, like back in here. I'm going to hit them again. I'm going to hit the frame again. Just trying to knock the rust off. I ended up taking the backing plate off. You got 3 bolts. You know, 1, 2, 3 bolts. You take the backing plate off. Then you get in here and clean this up pretty good. And I got to clean this up still better in here. I still got a bunch of dirt. So I'm going to try to get this more or less cleaned up in here if I can to make it look better. And clean this up some more. Just trying to clean it up because I hate the look of the rust. So, but I got a fair amount of it off the liner. You could pull the liner out if you wanted to. You got, you know, screws and pull it out and clean it all and, you know, do all that stuff. If I pull it out, it's going to open another can of worms, and I'm going to be going behind it. I'm going to be cleaning up in the fender well. I'm going to be cleaning this, cleaning that, and I just kind of want to make this look a little bit better. So when you look in, if somebody looks in, it looks better. So I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to probably try to clean up back there, clean up the engine and stuff down the line. So I'm just trying to get this cleaned up now. So that's all. So that's what I've been working on. As you can see, when you do this, you make a heck of a mess. Make sure you have a mask on or something. I got a HEPA filter on while I'm doing this because I like my lungs. So I got one of these guys on, dust mask, and wear some safety glasses too. That way you can protect your eyes, protect your lungs. If you don't do that stuff, you won't be doing this long. So it's not very good for your life. So what I'm using here, I'll show you guys. I'm using electric drill with a wire brush on it. I also have one of these 3M wheels. I don't know if you can see, do not exceed 3M. I got a couple of them. A couple different grits, couple different thicknesses. That's small, like 1/2 inch. This is like an inch one. And then I got some other wire brushes too. So, they're pretty good actually. Bought this box of wire brushes from Amazon. 40-piece kit, pretty cheap. So they work good for doing this type of stuff, to get in there and clean it and wire brush the stuff. So it wasn't too bad. It was like maybe, I don't know, 20 bucks for the box, I think, if that. So it's cheaper than going to Lowe's. So, but I gotta go through, as you can see, I gotta hit this area right there again. Knock that down some more. When I paint this, you'll see it'll cover a lot of these scratches when I paint it, just from using the wire brush on it. So I'm gonna see what I can get done with this in here and try to get it cleaned. And take an airbrush. If you want to paint it with an airbrush now, I'm gonna take a rattle can and paint it. But I'm going to take a air chuck, is what I wanted to say, and blow this dirt out and see how good I can get all this dirt out here. Old grease, leaves. So that's one thing to check with a car that's been sitting like this. You get leaves build up in it. So you want to try to get that stuff out before you take it out if it hasn't been sitting outside. Because the leaves and that type of stuff will sit there, collect water, moisture, and it'll rot out your lower control arm. You can see all the leaves and dirt and stuff that I just been getting out of it. So this floor was fairly clean before I started, and you just see the pile of dust and dirt that's getting knocked off of everything. So make sure you do wear a mask at least, at a minimum. So you can see the back side of that needs to be cleaned. I cleaned up the front side, so I'm gonna still hit the back side, get that cleaned up. Well, if y'all have any comments, questions about this, please hit me up, let me know. You know, if you guys know a better way of doing this type of stuff, let me know. I don't have a sandblaster. I don't really want to go through and sandblast this. So it's not something I want to do. This car, I think, might have been wrecked. I don't know. You can look at the frame here in this one tie-down hole and see it's been pulled through. So I don't know if it's been wrecked hard or not in its life at one point, but that's from tying it down on like maybe a frame machine or even a rollback possibly. Or if this car was put into a ditch, they might have came up here with one of the rollback hooks and hooked it here to pull it out even. I mean, I don't really see anything else that's showing me, you know, severe damage or anything. I never drove the car, so I don't know if it drives straight, but I'll figure that out when I get to that point. But it's definitely has been maybe tied down on a rollback cart or, you know, something like that. It's just weird that it's dented out there. But that'd be from, they use like a T-hook on the rollbacks. you hook it in there, you go think, and then twist it. That's from what it's from. So it might have been stuck or something. So who knows? Who knows? The car is a 79, so it's got some age to it. But we'll see what we can do with this. And see what I can get done with cleaning this side up and trying to make the wheel well look spiffy, I guess you could say. And when you do this, you're gonna see I got dust all over the car. So that's why I got the cover on it more or less, but you're still gonna get dust and dirt all over it no matter what you do. So make sure to remember that too, so you can take an air nozzle and blow the dust off so you don't scratch it into your paint. Well, anyway, guys, comment, like, subscribe, questions, any of the above. If there's something on this car you want to see, hey, hit me up. Tell me in the comments, and I'll try to make a video to show you guys. I'm doing these videos for you guys. I enjoy working on this stuff, but I enjoy doing the videos to show everybody. Well, guys, this is what I've gotten done. I cleaned it up, I wire brushed it, I painted it. Oh, man, I got dust all over my camera even. So this is what it looks like when it's all painted. I mean, it's nothing special. I didn't, you know, spend a ton of time. I spent, I don't know, all night. I got home by about 6 and it's almost 9 now. Just cleaning up this one side, wire brushing it, painting it, getting it ready to paint. I mean, I could have done better. I could spend more time, go through. I'm just trying to make it look better. That's all. I hated the rust look to it. I didn't like it. I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, for what it is, it's the spray bomb paint job, rattle can. I use this Duplicolor engine enamel with ceramic. So you can buy brake paint if you want to use the brake paint on it, but you know, overall I think it looks pretty good. It looks better than it did, that's for sure. So, and some of it's still a little bit wet, so when it dries out I'll get another video. The colors will even out some. So, but it looks better than it did. That's my main thing. I mean, the next thing I'm going to do too is I'm going to probably put new shocks in here when it's up on the jack stands. Is something else I'm going to do. But so that's what it looks like. That's what I'm trying to do, is just clean up stuff, so make it more presentable. That's all. So I don't know if I use the right black or not. This is just some black I had laying around. I think there's a proper black for it. I don't think this is the right low gloss black for Chevys. I think this is I had from doing the Chrysler DE 1634. I think the other Chrysler or GM black's a little bit different black, I guess. I don't know, I think there is one for the GM, but I had this one. I had 2 cans. I had 2 half cans. So I used the 1 half can and I used almost the other half can. So you're going to use roughly, you know, at least a can per wheel well. So, but yep, that's it. That's what I'm doing. So I don't want to put this on it. I had some of this stuff, but I don't want to put undercoating on it. I just want it to paint it black, you know, like it's supposed to be. That way down the line, if I do more with this car, I can clean it easy. I don't have to sit here with a scraper and get rubberized undercoating off. So at least this way, with it being the you know, spray bomb, it comes off. You sand it off, use thinner on it, use whatever, and get it off. So, well, anyway, y'all try to have a good night. I'm gonna go in and clean up and eat some food. This is what I did with the calipers and the master and the cover. The cover, what I did is I took some clear engine enamel and painted the cover with clear, just to try to keep this from rusting. You can kind of see the shine in it, so that way hopefully it won't rust. And then I took cast iron engine enamel and painted these, so that way I can try to keep the rust down on the master and also on the calipers. They're all painted with cast iron. So I like the look of the gray calipers. I think they'll look good in there. So, but they're all painted up nice, pretty, so that hopefully they don't rust. So here's the drums. I got them turned. Cost me a whole whopping 44 bucks total. So you can see they're all nice and neat on the inside. I just got to decide if I want to paint them black or silver or what. So I'm going to sandblast them at work. I got a sandblaster here. So I'll set them down, sandblast the top, make them look all nice and spiffy, I guess you could say.